Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Lord, have mercy on we, Biafra, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet, we need our leader. We need our leader. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. So Biafrans all over the globe, are you feeling me, chanting? Well, you know, I feel so from my location, you know. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots, to go again. Biafra nation is around. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation is around. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation is around. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots. Biafra nation is around. We are going home to Biafra city. We don't fear we get British. We don't fear Britain. We don't fear them. We don't fear them. Boko Haram. We don't fear them. We don't fear Finland. We don't fear them. We don't fear Mietiala. We don't fear them. We don't fear them. And the kill. We don't fear them. We don't fear them. Janjaweed. We don't fear them. We don't fear them. Al-Qaeda. We don't fear Lucifer.
We don't fear you, Satan.
We don't fear little demons. We don't fear the Leviathan. We don't fear little junkies.
Little Janjaweed.
Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried. In our Biafran. This is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafran. For your information.
Please, as you're coming in, hit the like button, hit the share button. This program, before you know it, it will be over. It is an awareness program, and it is very, very, very important, and it will be straight to the point and direct. So as you're coming in, fellow Biafrans, we have an important guest in the house. Our European rep is going to answer some of your questions concerning the convention. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. Every one of you, especially those of you in Central Europe, in the UK, in America, those of you that can travel. We are going to, make it clear to you now that you can come to Finland for this convention. I'm telling you, some of you might have had some, questions, some things are bothering you. This afternoon, it will be clarified. Come in quickly, share this program. Let's go on.
Going back to our homeland, to our roots, to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to
And some of you might be thinking, this convention, is it only for Biafrans? Is it only for those in autopilot, IPOB? No, this convention is for Biafrans and friends of Biafra, because everything is set for the kingdom of heaven upon this earth. The land of the rising sun is about to be announced, and this is just the beginning. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this program.
We are going back to our homeland, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland, to our roots, to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back.
If you think that what you saw in Baltimore was good, wait until you see the show we're going to bring up in Finland. I am telling you, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, it has not yet entered into the hearts of men what this bunch of Biafrans have under their sleeves. I'm telling you, don't delay. Get your neighbors, tell your friends, let them come together this afternoon. Ogade Opo.
Biafra nation is a we are going on to Biafra series. Yorima Shatima, the Bokola Big Bill said, and in Lagos, the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulani is the value for 150 or 200,000. But an Ibaban will buy his own for 10 million. Can you imagine? Smart people everywhere. Say whatever. Give them water. But on Azuka, with your Chris, Pastor Bam. I'm seeing Biafra already, man. Yeah, boy.
Thank you. We are going to play the jingle for the convention now, and I'm sure you are all gathered here. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. Let everyone that is online right now, let them know that this is a place to be at this hour, because this awareness is very important. We are going to have a feast in Finland. Remember, Finland is the land of the finisher. The finisher is in Finland, and you are going to see him, and you're going to listen to him, and you are going to know that Biafra is ready.
Welcome to Helsinki. We are about to visit Messukeskus Helsinki, an expo and convention center, which is one of the largest ones in the Nordic countries. Messukeskus has exhibition halls, a conference wing, and also a hotel, right all under the same roof. It's only 5 minutes away from the city center, or a short train ride away from the airport.
The exhibition halls are behind me, and just here we have the entrance to our meeting rooms in our conference wing. We have the latest technology in-house. For example, in January 2017, we already had augmented reality in our exhibition halls. Our Wi-Fi is built for 20,000 people and is free of charge. Our professional AV team is there to help you for anything you need. However, if you have your own reliable partner, you're welcome to bring them along as well. We are now in the private entrance of our conference wing with 40 meeting rooms available. Messukeskus Helsinki is a large venue, but we welcome events of any size. This is our largest meeting room in our conference wing. All our meeting rooms are equipped with the latest AV technology, air conditioning or heating, and the Wi-Fi.
Messukeskus Helsinki has hosted world-class seminars, festivals, fairs, exhibitions, even TV productions, and of course international conferences. Thank you for visiting Messukeskus and Helsinki virtually. We hope to see you soon in person.
Fantastic. Wow. Biafra first. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I remain your humble host in this particular program, Raphael Chamaka Jere, the one you know as Pastor Vam. And this afternoon, I know some of you are still in church, some of you are still on your way, and some of you are just still having rest from your journey to Baltimore. I understand that, but this program is very important, and I have already put the link up. Let me pin it on the other YouTube channel. You know, we are streaming both Facebook, YouTube, and you need to watch this right now. Join us, because if you have your questions, you will be clarified this afternoon as to, You know, how do you get to Finland? You know, what is necessary? You know, what you need. And we have made it very, very easy. Let me quickly get this. It has been made very easy for those of you that want to attend this convention. Let me pin this. Please, you need to use the link if you can, and then come in. Our European rep, Mazi Uche, is right here with me. And I will be bringing him up right now, as the link is already there and you are aware that we are here to talk about this convention in Finland. Everything has been made easy for every Biafrans and friends of Biafra to attend the convention in Finland, our referendum convention in Finland. I am bringing up our Finland rep, European rep. He is here with me. Please, he is going to be hearing you, and you are also going to be hearing him. I have put up the link right there for anyone that wants to come in and ask a question. And your question has to be on the convention, because he is the part of the team that have planned and have that this convention is a success. And I can tell you everything is set. You have seen the advert for the convention center. It is the best, one of the best in Europe, if not in the world. Everything is superb, I'm telling you, and security is top notch. So you're not going to be, worried about, your safety. Everything is guaranteed for you. That is why I am bringing our beloved brother here, the European rep and the Finland coordinator, also to come here and tell us a bit of how prepared they are and how much they are expecting us, or how much Biafrans have been expected to come to Finland. Mazi Uche, I have you on speaker. You are welcome.
Thank you very much, our Honorable Deputy Minister of Information. My name is Mazi Uche, and good evening from my location. We are here to continue the ceaseless propagation for the restoration of the kingdom of God on this earth. And I'm here to address your questions based on the convention. Whatever you have to ask me, any clarification, if you want to know the need for you to be there to participate in what we are doing, we have the opportunity now to bring out your questions, and believe me, you will never go unsatisfied. Thank you very much. I'm here. Pastor Van Van Van, please take over from here and bring up anybody that wishes to.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi. It is not easy to get this man, to stay even for 30 minutes, because he is very, very busy. Such a massive responsibility on his shoulders. I'm telling you, to get 30 minutes of his time, it is a pleasure. I'm telling you, you are all blessed to have this program this afternoon. And I am waiting for you, every one of you. If you have questions, come in, use the link, or you can put it up on the comment section as we are here. I'll display it, and our Mazi will do justice to your question based on the convention. Now, Mazi, before they come up with the convention questions, I want to ask you very, very quickly. This convention, it is being hosted in Finland. How do people in Central Europe, like around Europe, what are required for them to attend? Because some people are, will be concerned about, how would they be able to attend, especially those in Central, Schengen area. Like for me, I don't travel with a European passport, but I have European residence, and I know I can go to Finland. So some of them may not even know. Please create a little bit of awareness on that, based on the people in Central Europe, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, all these countries. Please give a little bit of awareness to them of what they are required to be able to attend this convention.
Thank you very much. First of all, you have to be a Biafran, not just being a Biafran, a core Biafran who is actually interested in coming to this convention to participate in the discussions, the deliberations, and the preparations of our first ever self-Biafra referendum convention. So in Europe, once you have a residence permit, you can travel to any part of the Europe that you want to. So Finland is not left out because Finland is in the Schengen area. So all what you have to do is to go to the payment website, make your payment. Once you have done your payment, you will get a link that will redirect you to the accreditation form. Once you fill the accreditation form, you send your information, your ID copies to the required email address, which will also be provided there. And then you wait to the stipulated time there as well for when you would get the feedback on your the success of your accreditation. So it's a very, very easy process. And you asked that how would people from all over Europe be able to attend? Just as you go to travel to anywhere in Europe for holiday or whatever you wish to travel to, it's the same thing. There is no additional rules or additional requirements that are needed for this for coming to this convention. So just as you would travel to any part of Europe you wish to, as long as you have a residence permit or you're a citizen of the country you're coming from.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I am seeing a question from Ayochukwu. Ayochukwu, I caught this our brother unawares, and he is in a location where it's not convenient for him to open his camera. That's why you're not seeing his face. So when you come to Finland, definitely you're going to see his face. He's not a hidden man. So he is in a location, he's attending to something very important, and I caught him unawares and said, please.
What is happening? Oh, my internet is good.
Mazuche, can you hear me?
Yes, since your network was off.
My internet was catching up. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello? No. The internet switched off, but I'm back. I am live. Okay, I should put you on speaker. Okay, let me. No, don't worry about that one. I've already responded to him. Don't worry. Okay. Let me put our sister wants to ask a question. I don't know. Let me put you on speaker. Okay, you are on speaker now.
Hello, Mazi, European rep. Good evening, sir. From here.
Good evening from here.
Can you introduce yourself, please? Who is calling?
Okay, my name is Carolina Mbeze. I just want to greet our European rep, but I want to ask question. Somebody that asks question. This one is question. I want to ask this Ayochukwu. I want to know why this Ayochukwu want to see our European rep face. Do you think he's afraid of you or what? I want to know why you want to see his face. Please, can you tell us, is the face is more important for you or what we want to do in Finland? You know, all these DOS people, when they come, they will be pretending.
No. Ayochukwu is not DOS. So, hey, that's why I answered him. Ayochukwu is not DOS, beloved. He's hardcore.
Question that is suspicious. Don't ask that question again.
No, don't worry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, everybody's being careful now. Thank you so much, our minister. Thank you. Yeah, Ayochukwu is not the Ayochukwu is hardcore with us. Okay, so I believe the link is still there, I suppose. If there's anybody that wants to, even with the phone numbers, because Biafrans, we don't have all afternoon, just half an hour with our European rep, just half an hour with him. He will respond to your questions, and you will be satisfied. I can guarantee you. If you have any question regarding the convention. And now let me be asking questions. Now, as we are still waiting, you can call me, please. Biafrans, you can call me, and I will put it through, or you come in through the link and ask questions relating to the convention, and our European rep will answer you. Mazi, how many people are we expecting in Finland for the convention?
Right now, the doors are open. You know, it's open for Biafrans, and as much as we can take in. And for now, we are looking forward to getting as many Biafrans as possible. So we can't really say this is the estimated number of people. So because it's a convention, so you take in those that are ready, and you go get on with whatever you need to do. So we don't really have let's say,
if we have up to 1,000 people, can we accommodate them in the hall?
Definitely. If there's 1,000 people, of course, that is the point, that we make the space available, and then once people show up, we're able to accommodate all of them. And also, because the ticket is on turn-by-turn basis, so it's very, very important that you purchase your ticket rather than to wait for the dying minute. Because you might wait for the dying minute and we might no longer be accepting payment at some point. So it's very, very important to do it now, and then at least pay for your ticket before you can get other things ready, like your flight and hotel reservation. But at least make sure that you have purchased your ticket, so that it wouldn't be that by the time you want to do it, and it will turn out that there are no longer spaces available. So better to start now to, you know.
Thank you. When initially with the link, people were having challenges, like when I did mine, I had to go through so many protocols. I had to register this, I had to get my ticket, for the regular ticket, and then I had to send in my ID, scan it. I had to expect something to come from my coordinator before it will activate. So is it still that way, or has it been made easier for people to register with the link? Because as we speak right now, the link is on the description of this particular program that you are watching. So is it still the same way, or what changes have you made on that particular link so that people will not have that difficulty in registration?
To answer your question directly, we have adjusted the acquisition process to be more easier for people to access. But we must understand something here. This is a government event, and once you have a government event, you should be able to give account of every individual that comes there. So that is why we have put those measures in terms of accreditation process. So we don't want people that we don't know who they are. We must make sure that we know those that are coming. But on the other hand, we also try as much as possible to make it more easier for people to access and to be able to get all the information that they need for the accreditation. So now the process is way much easier. And also, it's very, very important to follow the instructions, because most times when we ignore instructions, we keep on trying to call one person or the other. But once you follow the instructions, I assure you, you will get to the end of the application. It's very, very easy. Just read every line and follow what it tells you to do, and you will make progress.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, Biafrans, you can hear our European rep. He said that this thing has been made much easier. For those of you that were having challenges, when you wanted to register and it takes you left, right, and center, it has been made in a way that you can just see everything that is written there. And once you follow the procedure, it is much easier. You are not going to have, much hurdles to cross before you register, and then you are on your way to Finland. So I am still waiting for Biafrans to call in or to ask questions, because some of you saw what happened in in Baltimore, Maryland, and you were excited, you were happy about it. And this convention is the highest of it. I'm telling you, because you will see how prepared we are to get into this self-referendum. I'm telling you. So what are your questions? Come up. The man to answer your questions are here. You know, some of you will not ask the questions. When it's gone now, you'll be calling me. Hey, how do I do this? How do I do this? If I tell you I cannot answer you, don't pick offense, because right now you can ask your question. You can call in. You can even write it on the comment section. But I'm not seeing questions coming up. That means Biafrans are actually finding it easier to register now. So that is what I want to believe, since you don't have questions to ask about this convention. So our coordinator, I want to ask again, you know, for those that some people are asking me privately, if they fly to Helsinki to get to the location, from Helsinki, what challenges, how do they get to the location from the airport? How easy is it to locate the convention center when they fly in?
The thing is that, you know, in a convention like this, it's always imperative that people come in groups. So we have a situation whereby those that are coming for the convention would have to familiarize with their local IPOB in their region, so that they can be able to register with them with the WhatsApp group, so that they can get information as to how to arrive and what time they are arriving, and to also check if there are people that are arriving at the same time. So it is very, very important. Sometimes when we put the number out there and say, go to your local licensing representatives and familiarize yourself with them, because this is what we are, this is the era we are coming now. We must understand that we're in a government era. Sometimes I do not understand why people would not want to go and familiarize themselves. The government in exile has provided the number. Go and meet these people. That is where your licensing office will come from. So why are we not contacting our representatives? Contact them. They have all this information, because we cannot be able to attend to everybody. One man cannot be able to attend to all Biafrans. So what we try to do, we set up the structures where, in a way that it will make things more easier for the people. Once you connect with your local representative, they will put you through, and these questions that you just asked now, they will be able to address those questions and also add you to the group, so that that day you wouldn't be stranded. Once you arrive, you send a message, and everything would be taken care of. So because there is also some information that we wouldn't want to give to those who are not coming. You know, so want to make sure that every information that we are giving about the convention is meant for the people coming for the convention. So that is why it's very, very important that you go and familiarize yourself with your local unit in your country. The contact information are there. We will also repost them. Some countries have joined, and we have updated the list. More countries are now there. So people should call in their representatives, and believe me, you will get the services that you need. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's very important, and I'm sure you have heard that. Somebody's asking, I want to know how to register for self-referendum in Finland. Please, is it your WhatsApp number on the screen? This is my WhatsApp number, and if you have any question, you can call it right away. That's why I put it up there. Yeah, thank you. Let me see, what else do you ask here? Mrs. Mwafo, good afternoon, Pastor Van Van Van. What about people that participate in fundraising on personal basis, therefore does not work other coordinator? How do they feel the requirements? This question is not very clear. I don't understand. What about
I think I understand what she's asking, but the thing is that she also needs to understand the perspective that I'm bringing out here. It's not about you not wanting to connect with your local licensing offices. It's the fact that we're in a government era, and your government is asking you to report to a certain place, because that is where you get all the information that you need. I do not understand why you would not want to go with the assistance of the government. They are offering you that. They created that paracetamol, they created that channel for you to go and get every information you need. So when you say that, what of those that do not want to follow that? I mean, it does not help the situation. So we encourage everybody to go and actually familiarize with your licensing office. It's very, very important. It's something that we must do, because the liaison offices are more like our embassies. So you cannot say that you would not want to go and familiarize yourself with them or put a call out to them. So it's something that we have to also understand why we are doing it, because most times when we do not understand something, I believe that most people have double minds and all that. But if you look at it from a bigger perspective, it is very, very important. And mind you that like the Prime Minister announced, that our identification process will start very soon. And these are where it starts. These are the processes. These things that we are doing now is setting up the background so that when we get there, it wouldn't be something that will frustrate the process. So now we are laying the background. So that is why it's important for you to go and familiarize yourself. Because if you need to get a Biafran identity card, you have to do it from your license office. You will have nobody to contact. So it's better you start now contacting them, familiarizing yourself with them. You do not have to participate completely in what the IPOB, because we don't force people to do what they are not, they don't want to do, but we ask you to familiarize yourself, have that channel already on your phone, so that once it's time, you always reach out to them. And you can, of course, if you want to keep doing your contributions the way that you do them, of course, that is also allowed. But the most important thing is that you have a channel of communication and you have a point of contact which is meant for you. That is why it's there. It's for you. And to also participate in making sure that that embassy or that liaison office, whichever name you want to call it, but that center that the government has provided for you, is very, very important that everybody contributes and to make sure that the place is up and running. That is also one of the reasons why you must go and familiarize yourself, because what we are doing, we're the liberation movement, and everything we do is volunteer and donations. Nothing is free. You know, we must contribute, we must give everything we have because we are already there. So whatever we do, like I always tell the representatives, however you want the liaison office in your location to look like, it completely depends on you. However you want your units to be represented, it completely depends on you. What we would do, we will make sure that every information, every support, and everything you need to stand strong is there waiting for you. So the question is, how are the people there participating? How are they following up with what is going on? So we believe that as time goes on, the more we make these clarifications and the more we give these informations, I believe that our people will come to more terms and they will start doing what they're supposed to do. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Mazi, and I'm sure that has been clarified. This brother, I've answered your question. I told you that the number there is my number. You can call my WhatsApp number, is my number. Should I speak it in Igbo? Number for Idrebafo. Or number. I said it before, and you're asking the same question again. That's my number, okay? You can call now to confirm if it is or not. All right, we have another question here, Mazi, which I don't know if you can respond to this particular one from our own elder, Victor Adim. How many people have you got doing security validation of candidates at the venue on the day? You know, do you have something to say about that?
The Mazi Victor, I don't think that question is something that you would actually ask anybody, regardless of the situation. You do not ask people their security protocols. I believe that you should be in the right position to actually understand that. So on that note, I don't think it's something that will be shared in public or with anybody.
But security will be tight. Security will be top notch and tight. Enough hands will be there to protect.
Thank you very much for your concern, for the security concern, and we assure you that we are equal to the task. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so our sister is satisfied with the answer you gave her, and she said a very big thanks. Paul is calling. Who is this one calling me on this particular number? Let's see. Hello? I'm on a live broadcast. I don't know if you are aware. Yeah, I'm on a live broadcast. Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you. All right. Okay. There was a call on my personal line, and I thought it was the question. All right, sister. The sister said it is totally clear. Okay, beautiful, fantastic. So, are there people that want to ask more questions? Mazi Uche, the European rep, is here, and he's been working tirelessly night and day to make this convention this self-referendum convention in Finland a success. And I'm telling you, if what you saw in Baltimore was impressive, wait until we get to Finland on the 20th and 21st of October. There is going to be something great. And Biafra, we are on our way completely out of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay.
Pastor Vam Vam Vam, I would also like to share a bit, just a little background in terms of convention, because it's very, very important for our people to actually understand the meaning of this convention, because most people are looking forward to when we get Biafra, but right on the process to Biafra is an interesting journey. So sometimes we miss that process. We miss to live in that process. We miss to appreciate the process of getting to Biafra, because that is the work. It requires a lot of work. So I urge people to understand that this convention is about making decision of how we are going to take back our authority. We need to hold our authority to be able to say, I detest Nigeria, I refuse Nigeria, anything about Nigeria is not part of me anymore. And I will not allow Nigeria to be to rule over me anymore. It is very, very simple, because most times we forget that it is because we have given up our authority to these charlatans. That is why the Southeast leaders and all these politicians, that is why they are messing with our lives, because we have given our authority to them. We do not have rights of ourselves anymore. That is why referendum means we are taking our rights, we are taking our authority back. You no longer have power over us. We are sitting at home every Monday reminding you that we are now in complete control of our territory. It is very simple. We don't even need to fight too much about it. It's common sense, These things are very simple things, just that our people should understand that it is you who would get Biafra, nobody else but you. Each and every one of us has a role to play. Just as people are sitting at home every Monday, the same, and our Biafra Liberation Army is there, making sure that our borders are secured, and our brothers and sisters in the diaspora are making sure that the government and the funding, everything is going great. So let us do everything possible to come to this convention so that we'll get enlightened, so that we'll know how we'll get ourselves to the destination we are looking for. And I must assure you that if you come to this convention, it is going to be something that you will live to tell your children. It is going to be a badge of honor. So for those who actually have the opportunity to come to this convention, but for some reason you allowed yourself not to come, I believe that time shall tell, and you would regret why you have never been to that convention, because everything about that convention is history. And if you're not there for that history, believe me, I wouldn't say that it will be a punishment, but you wish that you would have been there. But we understand there are those who are not able to come to the convention. We also urge you to, contribute to the convention as well, to the Government in Exile or the donation website. Go there and put whatever donation you have. But those that actually can make it, make sure that you are in that convention. Do not say that you were not told. So that is what I want to share a little more light on. And I hope, and I am looking forward to seeing all our brothers and sisters from Europe here, because there's no reason not to come from
exactly.
That's
Europe. The point I want to make. No reason. Yeah, good. There's no reason for anybody in Central Europe that can go to Finland not to attend that convention. There's no reason.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes. So start now making arrangements. After all, most of us travel around Europe just for a weekend. Most people go to countries, just spend Friday, Saturday, and they get on with their lives. So now you have an opportunity to actually do something for yourself. For the first time, Biafra is having a convention. And the convention is not just a convention, it's actually something that will change the course of this liberation. Because after that, like our Prime Minister announced, after that convention, things will start to happen, And I always try to remind our people, make sure you focus on the process. The process is interesting because we are so focused on, when we get Biafra, But why not start enjoying Biafra now? We are already in the government. We have a working government. Enjoy the Biafra now. The Biafra comes from the heart. Once you realize that you have Biafra, Why do you have to wait for someone else to validate that you have Biafra before you validate it yourself? You must first of all validate Biafra for yourself. For us here, I have validated Biafra. For me, I am already in Biafra. So that is why we are working to finalize it. That is what we are doing. Biafra is already here. We are just working towards finalizing of Biafra. So whoever can come and say whatever they like, do whatever they do, that is to you have the right to speak. Like Koiki Media says, is your right to speak, but in your own capacity. So that is just the thing. We know that we are in Biafra already. We are marching to Biafra, and we are doing everything humanly possible to make sure that we finalize the restoration of Biafra. And nothing, absolutely nothing can stop it. That is another something very important that people must understand. This is not about, it's not about guns, it's not about bullets, it's just about common sense. It is very, very simple. I do not understand why we have to actually run around and beat around the bush for this whole process. It's simple. People want to be able to govern themselves. I do not understand how this has actually gone this far, how we have allowed ourselves to go this far in this madness. It is very simple. We want to govern ourselves. It's not a crime. It's a human right.
Wow. Mazi, so, you're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And we have more people that are coming to ask questions. Please let our questions be based on the convention, because that is area of expertise, at least at this moment. We have Lotana. Lotana, please take this phone out of your ear. We are seeing. Can't you hear us? It's like the camera is going inside your ear. I have to remove it. So what question do you have for our minister and the European rep concerning the convention? Lotana, are you there? Sorry, did I mute him? Wait, hold on. Looks like I muted you. Okay, sorry. Okay, now you can talk. I muted you before.
Okay. So first of all, I want to say hello to Biafrans all over the world. I want to thank everyone watching us from this side of the world we are in. I want to thank you, Pastor Van. I've been following you for a while, almost on daily basis based on the job. So I want to appreciate your work and all the things that is going on. I've been following. So I'm very happy for everything that is happening. Yeah. So we are this side of the world. Anyway, I don't know the possibility of my location. I don't like to disclose my location based on security reasons. So because we are very close to the zoo. So is there any hope for us on this side of this place we are in for this to participate?
Good afternoon from here, or good evening from here. Which part of the world are you in? Are you in Europe, or are you in Africa? Or
Africa.
Okay, so what happened is that for the fact that this convention came up suddenly, we did not have enough time to plan to be able to accommodate every continent. So for now, the only plans we have made is for those in Europe, those in America, and those in the Australia, those in generally, those who can be able to sponsor themselves to this venue without needing any assistance or anything. So basically, that is why we're just focusing on those who are in the Western Hemisphere at the moment, because we had a little time to prepare, and we had less than 2 months, so we could not be able to accommodate everybody, unfortunately, at this moment.
The view. So I congratulate every one of you. I am happy, and we are happy also. Everything that is going on. So we thank God for you people. And may the Almighty God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, continue to strengthen you people. We are solidly behind as with the little we can do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I muted myself. I didn't know. Mother Yochuku, I know you have a question for our European rep. Please go ahead.
Okay. Pastor Bam, good evening from here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, actually, I don't really have much question to ask. You know,
Okay.
I just want to appreciate him for his good work. In fact, it's good to hear his voice, and I appreciate the way he shared the light about what Biafra means, because it's a common sense. It's not something we're supposed to be struggling the way we are finding it very difficult. It's all about all of us coming together and agreeing that we have rejected Nigeria. It's our right. It's upon our right. I appreciate you, brother European rep. Thank you very much for coming. I don't really have much question because any information I needed, I have gotten it from our liaison officer here in Australia. I just thank you very much. And again, Pastor Van Van Van, I think one of our sisters was angry for my question. My question wasn't mean any harm.
Yeah,
I know who I was asking a question. I know I was asking my pastor question, and pastor knows me very well, and the pastor will understand the question. The question I asked you was is not bad question
at all,
because where we are now, we are we are in the Biafra. You know, we have nothing to hide anymore. We must detect you. You know what I mean? So that's why I put my question like that, and it wasn't a bad question. I'm sorry for that. Our sister who got it angry. I know DOS people, they brought this, they are childish in our struggle. It makes everyone now, even though any question he asks, they began to reason it different way, even though you don't mean anything. So our sister, don't be scared, don't be upset. I was only mean good for our people, because our European rep is not but pastor have explained it very well for me. I appreciate everyone. Thank you, Biafra. Almost here, Biafra.
Oh, Biafra. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you for that one.
Yeah. We appreciate that. All right, and our sister Doreen is saying we should remind Biafrans of the dates once again. Please remind us of the dates once again. And our beloved sister. Okay, go ahead, Uche.
Yeah, the schedule is on the 20th to 21st of October 2023 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for the both days.
I hope that is very clear for Biafrans, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for both days. I'm telling you, it is an experience, an encounter you will not forget in a hurry. Many people have already booked their flight from the United States. I have already got my flight ready, and many Biafrans are coming. And somebody was asking also the number for Germany. Pastor Rose, I've been calling you. You are not picking my call. I've called you twice. You did not pick my call. And somebody is asking for the Germany number. I was trying to give the number. Yeah, the person you get in Germany is our beloved Pastor Rose, and the phone number is 49 + 49 1521 333 5205. That's the phone number for Germany, and our precious beloved Pastor Rose will be there to respond to you. The brother in Germany that was asking that question, you can get that. He said, I really need a German number to communicate with. So let me repeat the number again. +49 1521 333, that is 333 5205. That's your German representative or coordinator that you will reach to get more information. But I want to tell you, if you are in Germany, even if you don't have German passport, you have, wow, Mazi Victor is here. If you don't have German passport and you have residence, all you need is your residence. In Italy, we call it permesso di soggiorno. In Germany, you might have a German residence. Even if it's 2 years, 5 years residence, you can travel to Finland without restriction. So just go to the description of this particular program. Use the link, as our European rep have explained. It has been made much easier for you. And if you have any question, you can get back in touch with me. But I can tell you, you won't have much questions because the link has been made much easier. You will be able to get in touch with everything you need through that link, and you will get yourself registered. And we have Mazi Victor. Mazi Victor, please, you have the microphone. If you have a question,
sir. Thank you very much indeed, Pastor Van Van Vam. I appreciate you as always. First time speaking to the European rep. I appreciate you and congratulations on your appointment. My question was not based on ignorance. There's none of us that have been in this struggle that doesn't know what we're doing or knowing what the struggle is all about. What I'm trying to avoid or advise or prompt you is to make sure there will be no bottleneck on that day for people arriving and being verified. That's why I asked that question. So it's not based on ignorance, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. It's always I always encourage people to ask questions. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how stupid you might think it looks like. The most important thing is that you get your answers and you get everything clarified. So there is no problem with the questions that you have raised. I think it's completely fine and in order.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. That's well understood and clarified. And Biafrans will want to assure you that the safety of lives, everyone is considered and you are safe coming to Finland. I want to assure you, the security is top notch. So if you have fears of your security or your safety.
On that note, I also want to clarify. I want to shed a little bit more light on that security. Sometimes we forget that we're in Europe. We are not in a lawless country. Sometimes people can come and speak whatever they like, say whatever they like, but we must understand that we're in a civilized country and things work according to the law. So you cannot come here to misbehave or come here to bring a nonchalant attitude. It will not be allowed. Everything is done according to protocol. So when you come, you just have to follow the protocol, nothing more, nothing less. And believe me, we are well secured in what we are doing. Thank you very much.
Very, very well secured. Thank you very much. Looks like your video is hanging, Mazi, Victor, and I'm sure that has been clarified. So with that said and done, Mazi Uche, I'm going to allow you to round it up by giving Biafrans the final word and give them more confidence on what you have on ground and why they should come to Finland for this convention. Please, I'm going to give you the microphone to do that while we round it up, because it seems like Biafrans are okay with what you have said so far and they don't have further questions. Please, the microphone is yours, Mazi.
I think a lot has already been said, and I have actually touched on every area that needed to be touched. The most important thing is that most times we always want, would I say, sort of a prophet, someone that comes to preach to us, show us the way, do this and do that. But can we honestly ask ourselves, how have we learned from what we have been taught? It's not just about someone coming to preach for us. It's about we actually understanding the preachings, because the person is not there to just come and school you. The person's intentions is to school you so that you will understand and be like him, so that you can continue from where he has stopped. Look at our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has been preaching and he has been saying and he has been acting. But ask yourself, how have you come up to the standard? How have you participated? Now we have a convention. This is the time to show all the efforts that you have been contributing to this liberation. At least for those who are actually, because I'm emphasizing specifically on those who have the ability to make it. I understand that some people might not be able to make it, but specifically for those, if you have the possibility to be here and you are not here, I mean, there is no rationality in that, and I believe that you have yourself to contend with in time to come. So, like I said, this is a convention where we'll come to discuss our self-referendum, how it's going to be done, what is needed, when it's going to be done, and how it's going to be kickstarted. So it is an honor to actually be in the presence and midst of the government in exile officials and our prime minister as well. So for many people that wish to see our prime minister, this is your opportunity to come and see the prime minister and behold the man that has brought us to this new dimension, the selfless man, the man that, sometimes most of you do not understand who he is. Most of you cannot see what the glory that the Lord has bestowed upon him. You know, it is not an easy task to come to a country like in Finland and be a politician. It does not happen, you know. But he's a man that you just cannot resist his abilities, because he's one of a kind. He's a very, very special person. And once you come in contact with him, believe me, he's a lovable man. And I'm glad and I'm happy that he is the person leading us. We are safe. If you want to see this man, if you want to meet this man, this is your chance. This is your time to meet him. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And I hope to see all Biafrans there. I hope to see all genuine Biafrans coming there. And also remember that once you are coming, we also have souvenirs for everybody. So prepare for your donations for the souvenirs, because like you already know, this liberation is about our contribution, about our donations, because we do not get funds from anywhere. We have no other source of funds but from ourselves. So we must continue to fund the struggle, continue donating, continue giving whatever you are giving. Like our Prime Minister said, every bullet that is fired, it needs to be replaced. So sometimes when you give, for example, you give 10 euros, and then you say, oh, I've given 10 euros. That 10 euros has already been released for a shot. It needs to be replaced. So we must continue to ensure that our territory is safe for our citizens, and also those who are our friends as well, because Biafra is about the citizens and then our friends. Biafra first and then our friends. Thank you very much thank you everybody so much for having me, and I hope to speak to all of you sometime again, if there is need to have more clarification on this convention, and I hope to see you all there. Thank you very much for me.
Wow, thank you so much. I want to tell you that I do not take for granted the time you are spared to speak with Biafrans today, and the work you've been doing, Mazi, Eligwe, Gakugogo, and your reward definitely is Biafra, which already we can see happening before us. Thank you so much. Yes. I am grateful, and Biafrans are grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Vaman. Have a nice evening.
Thank you. Fantastic. Wow, that's our European rep himself, Mazi Uche. Thank you so much. And fellow Biafrans, I will close this program sharp, because I can see that we have all been blessed by it. And I'll just quickly roll the convention anthem again, or the convention, what do you call it? The convention jingle, as it is called, so that you will see it. Just see how beautiful the place you are going to be.
Welcome to Helsinki. We are about to visit Messukeskus Helsinki, an expo and convention center, which is one of the largest ones in the Nordic countries. Messukeskus has exhibition halls, a conference wing, and also a hotel, right all under the same roof. It's only 5 minutes away from the city center, or a short train ride away from the airport.
The exhibition halls are behind me, and just here we have the entrance to our meeting rooms in our conference wing. We have the latest technology in-house. For example, in January 2017, we already had augmented reality in our exhibition halls. Our Wi-Fi is built for 20,000 people and is free of charge. Our professional AV team is there to help you for anything you need. However, if you have your own reliable partner, you're welcome to bring them along as well. We are now in the private entrance of our conference wing with 40 meeting rooms available. Messukeskus Helsinki is a large venue, but we welcome events of any size. This is our largest meeting room in our conference wing. All our meeting rooms are equipped with the latest AV technology, air conditioning or heating, and the Wi-Fi.
Messukeskus Helsinki has hosted world-class seminars, festivals, fairs, exhibitions, even TV productions, and of course international congresses. Thank you for visiting Messukeskus and Helsinki virtually. We hope to see you soon in person.
Nice one, nice one. My beloved sister, don't worry, we're going to have a special program later. This particular program, I don't want this to be mixed up, okay? I'm going to call you. Just remain in that room. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to talk with you. Just stay there. Just stay there. Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans, for joining us today. And I want to repeat again before I close this. If you are in Italy, you are in France, you are in Spain, you are in Denmark, you are in Norway, you are in, what have you? You are in Portugal, you are in Poland, all these European countries, you have no excuse not to be in Finland. And most of the people that have registered so far are from the United Kingdom. Kudos to you guys in the United Kingdom. I told you that I needed at least 500 people to come from England, because you need to show those people that own the Zoological Republic, those zoo people, you need to show them that you are ready to leave the zoo. In fact, that is why those of you in England should be very, very angry. In fact, you just want Biafra today, tomorrow. That's why you need to be even more people in Finland. Most of you from the UK, if you have a British passport, because from the UK, you need to be a citizen of the UK. So don't worry, nobody's going to kidnap you in Finland. You know, the way they supported the kidnap of Mazen Namdekano in Kenya, you know, this time around, Finland is the finishing country. We are going to finish them in Finland. The finisher will finish them in Finland. I'm telling you that. I can guarantee you. So please make it a point of duty. You need to be there. And let me see, did I, the link to this particular, let me see, do I have that link here? No, I didn't upload it. I already put it on the description. If you go to the description of this particular broadcast, you will see the link attached, both on Facebook, on our both YouTube channels. The link, I attach it on the description. Just go there, you will see the link to register for the convention. That is the updated link. Everything has been made easy. Just go there, update, get your registration. There's a regular ticket and the VIP ticket. Get it, and then you can quickly book your flight now, because you still have time to get your flight. Okay? Thank you very much. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you. The Lord be gracious unto you and give you peace. I love you, but Chukwu Kikabiama loves you more. Hopefully, I will be back today, because the Sunday is just beginning, you know. Yeah. Pastor Rose. Okay, thank you. Just hold on there. I will be back.